Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. Right, so it's time for another Memory of Chaos video. This season's turbulence revolves around DOT, so I brought around my Black Swan and Kafka team for the first half. For the second half, we brought our E2 Imbibitor Lunane team as usual. Alright, I'm gonna keep this intro nice and short, so I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay and commentary as usual. So for the first half, we start off with Black Swan and Ruanmei's technique, Bailu's technique, and we're going to initiate the fight with Kafka's technique. Unfortunately, there really isn't a lightning weakness, so we didn't get the lightning break. We did apply the shock, however, so that's always nice. Gonna attack the general there, Bailu's basic, transfer all the DOTs, that's the turbulence, and he's gonna summon his little mob thingies there. It's a little bit unfortunate I don't have a buff stripper like Pela for this half, since you'll see shortly here later, when the general or the Mara struck general takes his turn, he's going to heal up a good portion of the damage that I dealt, which is still quite a bit. Holy crap, that was 220k from Kafka's ultimate. Gonna hit him again. Ruanmei's just gonna basic here, and you'll see he heals up quite a bit. He's like almost dead. He's got like a tenth of his HP left, but look, this one attack heals him for so much. I'm deciding which target to pick. Now we're gonna pop the ultimate on Black Swan. Kafka's gonna detonate. I'm trying to pick the target as well here. We choose to go for the Centaur instead of the General. He dies to DOT. DOT, everyone's dying. The Arcana stacks are spreading as well. And we gotta reuse Ruanmei's skill, so we have the extra break effect, and he just dies to DOT there. Alright, now it's Yangqing's turn to get smacked. I decided to pop the ultimate here because when Yangqing takes his turn, there's going to be a lot of upcoming damage, or just upfront damage that's coming up, because the swords are also going to attack us. And even though we were like fairly full HP, the invigoration buff reduces the amount of damage that we take, and it also heals us a little bit every time we take damage. Here's Ruanmei's ultimate. It actually pushed Kafka up a little bit. Unfortunately, we got unlucky there, and we didn't break or destroy any of the swords with Black Swan's skill. It's okay, Kafka's ult's gonna finish everything off here. Transfer all the DOTs, and now Yangqing is exposed to weakness break. He's gonna target the right side, which is good. Those are my tankier units. Here's Black Swan's ultimate. And we're gonna detonate all those DOTs. Get another shock, and we break Yangqing. So that's nice. He's gonna take his turn, but gonna get prevented by Ruanmei. Look at all that damage. He lives with 1 HP here, and the DOT spread, but it's funny because my Black Swan dies here, but this is the power of Bailu. Emergency heal when you screw up. Bailu always gives me that second chance. And that's the first half. Second half, 2 Ting Young techniques, a Sparkle technique, Fu Xuan's technique, and then we initiate the fight with Imbibitor Lunane's technique. Alright, we're going to immediately spam the 2 key and give Lunane some energy. And give him the Benediction buff. Sparkle's going to push him up. He's going to go for that amazing triple enhanced basic attack into the ultimate. Good old classic. Now it's his turn again. 200k damage, not bad. Probably would do even more if these enemies were weak to imaginary. Well, at least one of them is, not the Ascended, the main mob right here, that lady. Just gonna do that. Here I'm choosing which target to pick. Push Lunane up again and pop Sparkle's ultimate for those extra skill points. We go for the robot here to weakness break him. 175k damage is not bad. We gotta refresh the matrix into Fuxuan's ultimate. Gotta buff Lunane again. Unfortunately, because of this, we won't really be able to use our enhanced basic attack level 3. I want to save Ting Yung's ultimate here since Lunane's energy is basically full. I still decide to push Lunane up because if I didn't, he would be too far down on the action bar. So we push him up even though he can only use like a basic attack here. It should be enough to generate his ultimate. So we just basic attack. We don't even use the level 1 enhanced basic attack. We use the ultimate, immediately use Ting Yung's ultimate into Lunane for extra bonus damage and the energy regeneration. And here I was going to use the enhanced basic attack level 3, but I was like, wait, this mob is almost dead. I'll just tap her real quick. That little one tap right there. Alright, second half is Sam. And I don't know if Hoyoverse, like, buffed the Memory of Chaos, like, endgame elite mobs or something, but Sam, I don't know. I'm doing, like, you'll see in a moment, I'm doing, like, a bunch of damage to him, but it's, like, tickling him. Granted, I know his weakness bar, or, yeah, his toughness bar is, like, locked right now. So he can't actually be weakness broken, but I don't know if that removes the elemental resistances on him. So let me know in the comments below if that's actually the case. When he can't be weakness broken here, does he actually lose out on the imaginary damage resist? Or does he gain, like, if they're usually weak to it, they have, like, bonus, what do you call it? Not resistance, but, like, the opposite of that. So just let me know in the comments below. I'm going to push up Lunane here with the ultimate to get more skill points. Level 3 enhanced basic attack. I mean, as you can see here, it's doing about 169k damage, but we only did like about, I want to say 10%, maybe 9% of his health bar. So, I don't know. Did they like buff the HP of the end boss on floor 12 or something? Because I feel like I should be doing more damage to Sam here. Well, his, what do you call it? His weakness bar is now exposed. It's when he goes into this weird mode where the more skill points you consume, the more health you take as damage, which is actually hilariously countering my Imbibitor Lunane team here. But yet, I didn't really care. I still brought him in. He's going to do his... That's a sick anime. I'm not going to lie. That animation is so disgustingly sick. It reminds me of Genos from One Punch Man. Like, holy crap. So there's Fuxuan's ultimate. She's going to heal up. And heal the team a little bit as well. If you take a look here, look at this. This attack is doing 326k. But I believe that only did about, like, a little bit over 10% of Sam's HP. Even with, like, his weakness bar being exposed and him being weakness broken now. So I don't know, man. I think they actually buffed the crap out of the HP bars in Memory of Chaos. Either that or I'm just literally not doing enough damage. Here's 200k damage right there. To a single target. Only to Sam himself. And he's still only, like, that one 200k damage dealt was, like, about 13 to 14% of his HP. So, his HP bar is well over 1 million. Maybe even, like, 2 million at this point, I'm willing to believe. Alright, there's Ting Yung's ultimate. It's not looking good. My Lunane and Ting Yung are not looking too healthy here. We push up Lunane. Hopefully we can finish him off with this next attack. We probably will since we get his ultimate too. Yeah, we got his ultimate, so we can do the chain combo of triple enhanced basic into ultimate into triple enhanced basic. And there you go. That is the run. And we finished it within 25 cycles remaining. Alright, and as usual, let me go over my characters, their stats, and their gear. Starting off with my Black Swan. These are her stats. I recently finally got her to 120%, or a little bit over 120% effect hit rate. Getting her new relics, so that is really nice. I also managed to get her attack apparently to a little bit over 3k, so I've basically hit the threshold. I would like her to be maybe a little bit faster, but I mean, that's just min-maxing on relics, and I hate relic farming. I don't know about you guys. This is her light cone, Eyes of the Prey at S5. Traces are at a good enough level in my opinion. And let me show you her relics real quick. This piece could be better. It could have attack percent, and the rolls definitely could have rolled better, but it's good enough for now. This piece is absolutely insane. It's missing effect hit rate, but I made up for it in other places, like her chest piece here as the main stat. This piece is actually pretty cracked. It's missing speed, but it rolled so well. Look at this. Okay, other than the 1 HP roll, but I mean 4 out of 5, I'll take it. Speed boots, also insane. Actually, yeah, these boots are absolutely cracked. Just one bad roll, everything went into effect hit rate. So, really happy about that. Her planar sphere and link rope are actually not as bad as I thought, because I managed to form a 2-piece space ceiling station set. Ideally, I want the newer set. I believe it's called the Glamour set, where it gives increased damage based off of, I think it's 138? Or no, what is the threshold? 135 and 160 speed, but I would only get the first bonus, and I don't have enough pieces to actually make that set, unfortunately. So I'll have to settle for the 2-piece space ceiling station, which honestly is not bad. Ideally, I think I want this to be an attack percent orb, since I'm running Ruan Mei. So yeah, there's that. But overall, her planar sphere and link rope are okay. They're not too bad. Both of them, however, are lacking the speed substat, but it's the best I can do for now. As for Eidolon, she's at Eidolon 0. And of course, we have her partner in crime, Kafka, who is next. These are her stats. Her light cone is Good Night Sleep Well at S3. Traces are at a high enough level, in my opinion. And this is where you guys are going to be a little bit surprised when you see her relics. So pretty cracked relic here. Pretty nice as well. This one's pretty... I mean, it could have rolled. It had potential to roll really well, but... yeah, I hate relic grinding. And this is where a lot of you guys will be questioning, why aren't you running speed boots on Kafka instead of the attack percent you're running right now? And that is because these pair of boots rolled absolutely perfectly into both the substats I wanted. Originally, I was thinking about tossing these boots just because of the... it started out with flat defense, HP percent, and speed, obviously, but I was like, you know what? Let's do some gamba, see what the last stat is. It rolled break effect. I'm like, okay, maybe I can use this on a DOT unit. And then I kept rolling, and it all went into speed, which was quite surprising. So with this and the other decent speed substats on my other pieces, I managed to get my Kafka to 134 speed, which is one of the speed breakpoints with just attack percent boots. I can actually make a 150 speed Kafka with speed boots, but I don't really want to do that because I don't have a 2-piece Glamour set for her. So, I mean, once I do get 2 good pieces of the Glamour set for Kafka, I probably will switch this over to speed boots instead of attack boots. But for now, since she's literally just using a broken set for her link rope and planar sphere, I can show you guys real quick. Yeah, she's literally using a broken piece right now. I might as well just run the attack boots to give her some extra attack. I mean, if you guys saw earlier, my Kafka's attack was quite high for a free-to-play Kafka, at least. Eidolons, she's at Eidolon 0. Alright, next is Ruan Mei. These are her stats. Still missing a little bit of the break effect, but I can easily solve that if I wanted to, just by like putting a break effect set on her or something. But honestly, I'm just waiting for another copy of this light cone so I can get it to superimposition level 2. Traces are quite invested, although there is an issue where if I don't have this at level 10, I actually can't get Kafka to 160 speed unless I have her at like 151, so I don't know. It just feels so expensive to get you're getting 0.2% speed, but it can actually make a difference for certain sets, and it makes relics a little bit easier. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it in the future when I have the spare resources and time. These are her relics, the 4-piece Hackerspace set with a 2-piece Broken Keel set, which actually doesn't do anything for my DOT team, unfortunately. Eidolons, she's at Eidolon 0. Alright, next is good old Bailu. These are her stats. I believe I lowered her effect resist a little bit because I changed up her relics. You'll see in a moment. Anyways, this is her Lycomb, perfect timing at S2. Traces, I definitely overinvested, but it's a thing of the past, so we're not going to talk about it. These are her relics. Most of them are the same except for her planar sphere and link rope. I swapped her from a broken keel set because, like I said earlier, that set is completely useless on my DOT team, so I opt for a Fleet of the Ageless set to give everyone a little bit extra attack, which both Black Swan and Kafka will benefit from. As for Eidolon, she's at Eidolon 0. Okay, on to the second team, starting off with my Imbibitor Lune. These are his stats. I haven't really been working on him recently as I've been preoccupied with both Kafka Black Swan and the newly acquired Acheron, so yeah, he's kind of just been sitting here with the same stats. I really wish he had more crit damage. His crit rate's perfectly fine, maybe even a little bit too much if I pair him with Fushren. He just needs more crit damage, man. His Lycone is on the Fall of an Aeon at S5. Traces are completely maxed out. These are his relics. His boots are probably the worst piece. It has a lot of crit rate, but it has like 3 other pretty much dead stats. Ideally, I would like crit damage. Even if it doesn't roll into crit damage, just give me crit damage as one of the other subs. So, I mean, yeah, this is what I'm using temporarily right now. But the crit rate does help out, I guess. His sphere can also be improved as well. Could have crit damage as one of the substats. He's just missing crit damage in a lot of his pieces, like this one as well. Honestly, I don't even think he needs this much speed. I'm thinking about just running a base speed Imbiber Lunane because, like, the extra 8 speed's not even going to do anything. He gets advanced forward by Sparkle or Bronya. I'm probably not going to use Bronya, but by Sparkle anyways by 50%. So, speed is basically almost a irrelevant stat, at least for my playstyle of Imbiber Lunane. Yeah, I definitely need to work on his relics a little bit more. Eidolons, you guys should already know, he's at Eidolon 2. Alright, and next is Ting Young, Lunane's favorite support, or I guess second favorite support now if you count Sparkle, but anyway, she's still a good staple on his team. These are her stats. Oh yeah, I also managed to get her to 174 speed. I don't even think she needs to be this fast, but I managed to grind some, or not grind, but I managed to get lucky and rolled some really high speed subset rolls on her Musketeer set. You'll see in a moment. Her Lycone is Dance, Dance, Dance. This one is at S3. Traces, I guess I can improve a little bit more. The extra attack would help here. Maybe defense to keep her from dying. Relic, she's on a 4-piece Musketeer and 2-piece Broken Keel. I think I had this before. Was it this piece? It might have been this piece that rolled insanely well. 2 rolls in the speed. I don't think it was this piece. Or was it this? It might have been this piece. I think this... Like, it's not even that great. It's just that the piece she had before only had 2 speed. So I guess this might have made her break her overall stats for the speed stat. Alright, there you go. Pretty crazy Ting Young. As for Eidolon, she's at Eidolon 4. I just need 2 more copies before she becomes cracked. Alright, next is Twinkle Twinkle. I mean, Sparkle Sparkle. Yeah, same thing. Anyways, these are her stats. Lycone is the other Dance 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 I have at S1. Traces, I will be working on them a little bit more once the double drop event comes around. Actually, no, I have to work on Acheron first. There's just too many things to grind in this game. These are relics for a piece Hackerspace set with a broken Planar Sphere and Link Rope because I don't have enough Broken Keel sets, so I think I might actually grind this world, the Broken Keel world, with the Ruslan set, even though I would like a Link Rope and Planar Sphere for Acheron, so I don't know, man. There's just too many things to grind. Eidolons, she's at Eidolon 0. Alright, last but not least is my Fushren. These are her stats. I messed around with her relics a little bit to give some to Bailu, so she's not looking too great when it comes to stats. She definitely is not at the HP threshold I would like her to be at. Her Lycone is Day 1 of my new life at S3. These are her traces. I don't think I'm going to work on them anymore. I always say I want to put some points in her ultimate, but honestly, it doesn't do any damage. If anything, I probably just opt for the extra HP and effect resist because I kind of have to. These are her relics, 2-piece HP, 2-piece speed. The relics I replaced her with or messed around with were her Planar Sphere and Link Rope. I tried to make a Broken Keel set on her, but like I said, I don't have enough pieces for some reason, even though I literally grinded. I forgot which world this was. Is it world 7? Or is it world 8? I don't remember. Either way, this world I grinded a bunch just to get in Imbiber Lunane pieces, but apparently I still don't have enough Broken Keel pieces for my supports. So, there you go. She's running a broken piece. And that's why her HP is so low. As for Eidolon, she's at Eidolon 0. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for this Honkai Star Rail video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next Honkai Star Rail video. Peace.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.